So the biggest discussion we're going to have in the next probably 6 months is about one length irons. It's becoming more fashionable with Mr. Dechambeau doing so well and being like an icon for that, if you like, mythology. I'm going to cut to the chase and keep it very simple. Cobra have put their eggs in his basket, if you like, and gone with him as a staff player on the back that they would make one length irons, and here they are. 2017 Forge 1 and standard F7. Difference is loft and shaft, but the method is the same scenario. They're all going to be based off a 7-iron. The reason for that is most of you out there posturally struggle. Me especially, tall, long body, short arms. Holding your posture, keeping your posture retention is a massive thing. So the idea of the one length is if you use a 7-iron to learn your, if you like, method with, then you just do the same with every club. Now the one bit that's a little bit strange, I'll mark your card right now, is the pitching wedge at start will feel a little long, obviously because it's a 7-iron length. And the 4-iron will feel a little short, but you'll middle it a lot more, but the wedge is the one that feels strange. But after a few swings, it's fine. So the method is very simple. Same head weight, 7-iron shaft, same loft, same lie scenario across the board for a 7-iron, and then you back it off that. The lofts are a little kooky, right? So on this one here, you know, you're talking about 7-irons being 30 against 33, Forge 1 against F7. So the lofts on the F7 is a little stronger, but expect that it's more game improvement. It's got the weight down, it's got the undercut channel, so you're going to get the ball in the air. The Forge 1 is what Dechambeau is using. Obviously both can be bent. The Forge 1 can be bent a little more than the F7 if you're going to go down that extreme road. The reason we're going to show you some numbers on the machine in a minute on TrackMan is that what you're trying to do is condense the dispersion. The idea is with the 4-iron being shorter, you hit out the middle more, you get a better flight, you get more consistency. The one thing about when you have a different length of club, your posture's always changing, and if you're trying to hold those angles during the swing, you're trying to hold your angles and tilts, you're going to have a massive problem with that adjustment of the length, okay? So that's why these guys are so, if you like, advocating successfully how to make it. Shaft weight on the F7 is a KBS tour flighted, and on the standard one it looks like it's a true temper shaft of some order, probably about 9,500 gram shaft, but there's a difference. But fundamentally it's the same thing. You're holding your angles during the motion and you're trying to stay in posture. That's what it's all about. Great product, available end of January. I think there's going to be a lot of guys at least trying them. If you struggle with posture, try it. Don't put yourself in the box where I'm not trying it. Try it. Okay, you can see from the numbers there, the yellow number is the forged one, and the one below is just the F7. The F7 is that little lighter shaft, so you can see where that slight bump in the speed comes in. Smash factor is pretty similar, but what you're going to find is, look at the bottom right screen, dispersion. The forged one's got a little tighter dispersion. It's the guy that was hitting it is actually a stronger player, so he preferred the feel of that slightly heavier shaft. The F7 being stronger lofted, you know, obviously you expect to go a little further, and it has. But you can see what we're trying to achieve with this. Dispersion, flight, spin, launch. This was just literally 3 swings for each club. He'd hit about 4 or 5 warm-up shots. So it's not been doctored or freaked up. It's just exactly what you see is what you get. So it's interesting if you look at the way it works out, and look at the spin rate in a minute. So you can see again from that spin rate there, the spin's down by 700. That's the loft issue coming in, and the launch angle's a little bit flat. But again, you can see what we're trying to get out of this is that it's going to be more consistent, and you'll find the middle of the club more, which, as we all know, is God. Vertical gear effect or miss hits is a huge part of the game now. So this is where the one length iron scores a massive hit over everything else.